All right, so now we look at our processes and our process map. This is very important for the operation. We need to know how long it takes to make something. And we need to see if there's any inefficiencies, any downtime that could be better used. Now, this isn't about beating up the employee, on the go for 8 hours. But at the same time, we're trying to get our operation balanced. We know what to expect, the customer knows what to expect, and we can see what we're doing. So a process map shows activities needed to be done, how they're done, and in what order. How much detail we go into depends on the situation. But for our map purposes, that would involve training and all of that. But we need some little detail on what's going to happen here. Okay, so at our burger place, again, we're gonna, I put these numbers up. You would have to test it. Okay, so we take the order and that might take 20 seconds because it takes people a little time to decide, and we have to explain some things. We give them their change. That takes 10 seconds. So it takes 30 seconds to deal with the customer and find out what they want. Now let's say they want the burger. So we're gonna drop the burger on the hot grill for 1 minute. It's a thin burger, it's not huge. And after 1 minute, we will flip the burger, which takes about almost no time at all. 1 second, we'll say. But that kind of goes into the 1 minute. And then we're gonna grill it another minute on the other side. So in order to grill our burger, it's gonna take basically 2 minutes. And I know I should add this second in there. I should. So while we want efficiency here. So while we're grilling the burger for 1 minute, we're gonna toss down the buns, grab the buns and toast them. And we'll just say for 40 seconds. You would have to go to the specific grill that you're using, the specific kamal, and how are you gonna do that? Or just smash them, drop them into a toaster, and boop, it'll pop up. Okay, 40 seconds. And then after we've toasted the buns, then we can add 1 teaspoon of mayo to the top bun, which take maybe 4 seconds. Here again, when you're building the burger at the house, time it or visualize it at least. However you're going to measure the mayonnaise, boom. Is that 4 seconds? Is it 3? Maybe it should be 3. Okay, now we're going to put 1 teaspoon of mustard on the bottom bun. Grab the bottom bun, teaspoon of mustard. Okay, then we're going to put 2 slices of lettuce. It's going to be wet. I'm going to have to shake it. Put that on the top bun. 2 slices of tomato to the top bun. There we go, nice and orderly. And then add 4 jalapeno slices. Oh, got 5. We don't want 3, we want 4. We don't want 5, we want 4. Put 4 on there. Takes about 4 seconds. So, our burger started grilling. It's gonna grill for 1 minute. In the meantime, we're gonna spend 40 seconds. We're gonna toast the bun. Actually, there's some time here. There is time. Available time is right there. Just now noticing that. And that's part of making the process map, to see how things are mapped out. Do they make sense? Where's extra time? Because we want a fresh, quality burger as quick as possible. We don't want our customers waiting. In fact, when our customers are out there waiting, people drive by because they're not. I do that all the time. You go to the grocery store or the little shop and there's all those people out there, all the cars in the parking lot, you can't get in. You just go to the next place, right? Say, I'll have a burger later, next week. You just lost a customer. And let me tell you, the major chains do everything they can to minimize that time. So people drive by, they see the drive-through is empty, boom, and they go. So we're grilling for 1 minute. So we got grilling, it's grilling. Okay, we've got the buns on. Okay, now we're waiting. We're waiting for 40 seconds. What do we? Well, we need to find out something to do there. Maybe we could put the lettuce and the tomato on the lettuce, or something like that. Okay, so now we've got 40 seconds here. We're looking for a minute right here. Now we've added 4 seconds here. We got 44 seconds, 48 after we had the 4 here. Now we've spent 52 seconds on the bun. Now 56 seconds on the bun, and now 60 seconds on the bun. So now we've got our buns loaded up with the toppings, as the example. There's more toppings. And it's time to flip the burger, and now, what do? We stand there and wait for a minute. So there's more time to be putting on toppings, maybe dealing with the French fries or whatever. So, what our problem is here is there is time. There's time right here that could be used. And in this example, the thing that takes the longest is the burger that takes a minute, 2 minutes, 2 minutes to cook. So what do we do there? Now, so this is our process map, and you might have picked up, you noticed that I was very wasteful here. See, I was focused on the top bun, then the bottom bun, then back to the top bun, and the top bun, and back to the bottom bun. Well, that would be confusing to the employee, right? That's not efficient. Mayonnaise, okay, put it down, okay, bottom, okay, back to the top, to the bottom. No, we need to move this over here, move this over here, move this over here. So we do everything on the top, everything on the bottom. But we have time with the toppings. But if we go back to here, grilling the burger takes the longest. It takes the longest, and we're going to get into another concept later on in the semester. But we have 1 minute, 2 minutes. So our next concept is cycle time, the total time needed to complete a process. And in this case, it looks like it's going to be 2 minutes at the moment, because now we're going to have to, once we put the burger together, we're going to have to wrap it and bag it. So let's look at this a different way. We kind of mapped it out where we have this going on while we have this going on. And it's driving me nuts that all of this is almost done and we still have to wait on the burger. Maybe we could turn up the grill and cook the burger a little bit faster and get the time down. Okay, so let's look at this in a linear way. I hope you can read it. If not, just listen. We take the order, it takes 20 seconds. Give out change, takes 10 seconds. Grill the burger for 60 seconds. At the same time, we're filling all of this up. Now you can almost see this on an Excel sheet where it totals everything for you. So it would show us that the same thing, we need to change the order of these things to so it'll make sense for the employees. So while we're grilling the burger, we have 60 seconds, and during that time we can do all of these things. So that matches right there. We flip the burger, then we grill the burger for another 60 seconds, and then after about 40 seconds, we also need to add the cheese. And then we need to add the cheese, then we scoop it, boom, boom, wrap it up like you saw in the first videos I sent to you, and then get a bag open, put it in the bag, and deliver it to the customer. So for our purposes right here, our example, we got a lot of time here that's idle. It's idle. The cook is not really doing anything. But our total cycle time is now 60 plus 60 plus 5 plus 3 equals a total of 158 seconds. We subtract 120 seconds because that equals 2 minutes, and then we still have 38 seconds. So it's a total of total cycle time of 2 minutes. Well, let's put it up here. 158 seconds, which equals 60 plus 60. It has nothing to do with that. It's total. Plus 38. You can get a calculator. Divide that by 60, and it'll turn out to be 2 minutes and 38 seconds. Now, if our customer really wants things fast, and most of the time they do, what can we do to get this 2 minutes, 38 seconds down? Our problem, our bottleneck is the burger grilling. So if we could knock this 60 seconds down to 50, oh boy. And then now this other 60 seconds down to 50. Now some of these things will be done right here. I have to move that down here because we're flipping the burger. And now we get a shorter cycle time. Why? Because our competitive priority is fresh, quality, quickly. Right? So I hope all of that makes sense. Now we have the concept of the percentage value added time. The percentage of the total cycle time that are spent on activities that actually provide value. Well, while the person is cooking the burger, they're doing something of value. They're cooking the burger patty, right? But then they're putting all the toppings on there, and then they're waiting. So there's some time there. By studying all of this, we determine that there's time that the employee could be doing something else. And at the same time, we have the burger that's it's holding up the party, man. The burger's holding up the party. So why do we do the process map? Why? Is everything clear? All of our activities, are they in order? Is everything in order? We see our system capability. That's a big word for saying it. We see how long it takes to complete the process, the cycle time. Bottlenecks. We're waiting on this burger here, right here, the last minute. If we shave that down, on both sides actually. And we're achieving consistency because we know what we're supposed to do. This is what we train people to do. We could even put charts on the wall until they get it down. We get consistency. And here, clear expectations. That sounds like we're clear expectations for the employee, beating them up. No, but employees want clear expectations. But also the customer wants clear expectations. They want to know if you're really going to create a burger quickly. So, something to think about that. Both for your burgers and your final project. Are we efficient enough? Are we organized? We're not so organized right here. Need to work on it. Here again, you can lay it out like that, thinking, and then think about putting it into Excel, maybe on one side, and then we have free time right here while the burger's cooking. We can be doing all of that, and then we have time for that. So, good.